Hi! Welcome to Surviving Schizophrenia with Steven. My name is Steven. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I've finally gotten back into being able to exercise. That's something I haven't actually been able to say for about 10 years now, maybe more. And how I've been doing it has been by going for very long walks. I think my record right now is a little over 4 miles. I try to go for a good 2-mile walk in general though, and I've been trying to do that pretty much every day, if not every other day. It's actually made me feel way better. Now, sure, I'm very tired all the time still, but I do have a lot more energy than I did 2 weeks ago even, because I've been going on these long walks, and it's been really nice to just getting out, enjoying nature in the neighborhood, getting some sun, breathing fresh air, which is something I didn't do a lot for a very long time. Used to stay inside. I say used to, I still stay inside a lot more than I probably should. But I'm working on it, and that's why I am going on these long walks. So I'm actually going to pretty soon go out for another one. I'm going to take you with me this time. I'm going to show you some of where I go, and I'm going to try to go for like a 3.5 mile walk. That's my plan as of right now. Might be a little more, who knows. Yeah, so I will see you on my walk. Alright, so I am right outside my house, getting ready to go for my walk. Again, I want to try to go for like 3 miles or more, if possible. And I want to talk a bit about how my week's been going, as well as just show you where I go on my walks. With that said, let's go. So, I'm going to head down to the bluffs first, and then probably loop around the neighborhood and head back here. That's my plan right now, so let's go. Beautiful day out, as you can probably tell. Absolutely gorgeous day for a walk. Beautiful day for a walk. Yeah. So yeah, let's see, this last week, what have I been up to? Yeah, so I went to a friend's house. It was really nice, actually. We went to a video game store, as well as a card store. I picked up a Pokemon poster and also some Pokemon cards at each store respectively, so that was fun. And also got my blood drawn a little under a week ago now too. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, but I do get my blood drawn every 4 weeks, and that's because of my clozapine that I'm on. It has to be monitored as of now for the rest of my life, but I'm used to it. Not a big deal. Yeah, alright, so it's down at the end of the block, gonna head right here. This is the high school here. You'll probably be able to see that better in a sec. Yeah. Do the crosswalk here. Also, I have something exciting to talk about as well. I entered a PV library art contest about like a month ago or so. I entered 3 of my photos, and one of them got picked. It's a photo I took at a nearby place called Malaga Cove. So I took a nice picture of a building there, and that got chosen. They picked it. So that'll be happening, I think, in a little under a month or so. And I'm going to the library, they have an event there, and I'll get to see my photo right there on display, and possibly even sell it. I have it listed for $100, so fingers crossed. That would be really cool if it either got sold or at the least. It's just cool to have one of my photos chosen to be entered into a contest, or not a contest, a art show like that. So that is cool too. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. So I've had a pretty good week this last week, as you can tell. I'm in a good mood, and I have been exercising a ton, like I said, a lot of these walks, and it's been real nice. I built up my stamina a ton, pretty quick I think. Again, my record is 4 miles. Want to beat that soon? Try to go for 5. But not today, probably. It's gonna go for like a 3.5 mile walk here. Yeah. So I'm about halfway down to the bluffs. Let's see. So, oh shoot, I didn't set my my walk. That's okay. I should realize I've been out for a walk in a sec. I do have an Apple Watch, and usually I try to set that I'm out for a walk, but it should recognize I've been out for a walk pretty soon anyway. But you know, let me just set that right now. Yeah. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot to set my my Apple Watch to let it know I was out for a walk. So now it knows. So it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. My heart rate is at 136. I tend to have a fast heart rate anyway, and I'm out for a walk, so it's not that bad. It's 136 beats per minute. Yeah. Alright. Well, I am almost down to the bluffs. Yeah. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know, for a good while, about 8 years ago or so, and shortly after I fell ill, I was suicidal, and the bluffs where I'm going to right now are the bluffs I was going to commit suicide at. And that's always something that, sure, it's beautiful at the bluffs, and you'll see that in a minute, but it is still hard, still tough for me to go back to these bluffs, because just knowing that I got so close to ending my life there, and I don't like to think about that, but it is beautiful there, and that part of me just likes nature. I still enjoy going to the bluffs, even though it is a little bit hard for me to go there. Yeah. Alright, almost there. It's a very clear day out, so you can probably see the bluffs very well. And the tides, not rip tide, the tide pools there and stuff. I'll try to show you that as well. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, just crossing the street here, and we will be at the bluffs. So, for those of you who don't know, I live in Los Angeles County, specifically Palos Verdes Estates, and I am here at the bluffs on the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. So you'll see that in a second. Try to show you this. Been here in previous videos, but it's always beautiful here. Even if it is a little sad for me, because I almost did end my life here. Still beautiful to see at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how well you can see this when I turn around. I'm trying to get as close as I feel safe to. And turn around. I really don't know if you can tell. I hope you can see that. I can't really tell if you can or not. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful day out. There's some ships out there. You can probably hear the ocean and some seagulls. Yeah. Yeah. I also want to add, I've recently passed 700 subscribers, so so I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. It means so much to me. I really appreciate all of you joining me on my journey surviving schizophrenia. And it just makes me feel so good knowing that many people actually care and support about me, or care about me and support me and my channel as well. It means so much to me. I'm just amazed how fast it's come to the point where I'm already at 700 plus subscribers. I don't know. It just feels great. It feels great. It really does. Yeah. It really does. Yeah. So alright, I'm gonna keep going for my walk here, and I will see you in a little bit. I'm gonna get a little further into this walk. See you in a bit. Alright, so I've been walking for about half a mile now. It's been over 10 minutes. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling good. It's amazing when you do start exercising, at least for me. Even though it hasn't even been that long. I have been walking far, but it hasn't been that long since I started really walking. And I've already improved my stamina massively. I feel better. I actually feel okay eating. Because of my medicine, I do tend to eat a little too much, especially at night. But now that I'm getting this kind of exercise, it's not an issue really anymore. I still try to eat healthy, but I just feel better. I feel like my stomach's gotten a little flatter too, which just feels nice. Yeah, and so if I look, I have burned about 46 calories. My heart rate's at 146 beats per minute, and just a little over half a mile walked. And I'm at the other bluffs by my house, a little further away from my house actually. And I'm gonna show you this here. This is just beautiful too. These are not the cliffs where I intended to end my life. That was only at the other cliffs. So for me, this isn't as sad really. It's just beautiful here. So if I turn around, there we go. You can kind of see that, I think. I got a better view there. Yeah. Beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. I believe a lot of people surf here sometimes too. Down below. Yeah. It's kind of amazing. Sometimes they go down this cliff face here with their surfboards. I've seen it in the past. And they, I don't know how they do it, but they make it down there to go surf. Yeah, it's kind of amazing what they can do with surfers. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going. There's an elementary school not too far from here. I'm gonna probably walk by it and then maybe loop around and head back towards my house again. And then probably just wander around until I get at least 3.5 miles in before I actually do head home. Yeah. And like I said, I feel good. I feel fresh. Even though it has been over half a mile that I've walked so far today. Yeah, I just feel better now that I'm exercising regularly. Healthier, happier. Might be even thinking a little more clearly too, honestly, now that I think about that. It's really helped a lot, physically and mentally. Actually getting good exercise. Yeah. Feels good. Feels very good. Yeah. We'll just have more energy than I have before. Sure, I'm still tired, but the exercise has allowed me to stay up a little later, even at night, which is something, well, some nights, not every night, but that's something I usually can't do very well. Usually around like 9:30, I'm wiped out if I'm still awake. But staying up a little later than that now. I'm gonna try to get some more of the water in there. So yeah, exercise is very important, and it's something I haven't been able to do for a long time until now, where I'm trying to force myself essentially. Well, I had to originally force myself to do this. Now I'm just doing it for fun of it, and because I know I can now. And because I promised all of you in a previous video that I would get into shape and that I would exercise, and I didn't keep up that promise for a bit. I wanted to and I tried, but I wasn't able to keep it up. So I'm finally doing that now. Like going for these long walks. Let's see. Alright. Just over like 1/7 of a mile now, actually. Yeah. So feel good. I'm gonna keep going. And I will catch up with you in a little bit. Maybe when I hit a mile. Yeah. Alright. Catch up with you in a bit. Okay, so I'm only a little bit further down from where I last left off, but I just want to show you guys this view. It's just beautiful, so I had to show you this. That right there. I hope you can see that well. Yeah, I had to show you guys that. It's just too beautiful not to. Yeah, so let's see. I have burned also 70 calories and coming up on a little over 3/4 of a mile walked. Yeah. And this is not something I could have done even like 3 weeks ago. It's so amazing to me with a little motivation how much exercise I can actually get in now and how far I can go and walk. Yeah. Feels good too. Before my onset of my schizophrenia, I was very active. Some of you know that if you've seen my previous videos, where I was a black belt in Taekwondo in 2nd grade even. I made black belt in 2nd grade. I was in junior lifeguards. I was on the swim team, basketball teams, all sorts of stuff. And because of my schizophrenia, I wasn't able to keep any of that up. And I gained a lot of weight for a while and just really wasn't healthy physically and especially not mentally. And I didn't value my physical health either. I mean that was the least of my worries at the time, right? You know, I was more worried about what was going on in my head. And it feels good now to be getting back into good physical shape now that I'm in pretty darn good mental shape now too. And I want to try to get at least back a lot closer to how I was before the onset of my schizophrenia in terms of physical health. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's check. 0.84 miles walked. Pretty good. A little under 1/3 of the way there, so. And who knows, I might go longer. We'll see. We'll see. It's a nice day out, got a good breeze, nice cool breeze. Who knows, it might go longer. We'll see. Yeah. Alright. Catch up with you again in a bit. Alright, so I'm up close to the elementary school, still on a path from the bluffs up here. Again, a little tired. And I've hit 1 mile walked. Well, any second now I can hear my watch announce that I've hit a mile probably.
Split 1. Split pace. 22 minutes, 13 seconds per mile.
Right. I'll take it, 1 mile. Nice. Let's see, I burned 91 calories. Dang, my heart rate's at 164. Well, okay. That's kind of high. At least I'm exercising, so it makes some sense. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna keep going here. And I'll try to catch up with you guys. Maybe at 2 miles. That's my plan as of right now, at least. So I'll talk to you when I hit 2 miles. Alright. I'm going. Alright, so I've almost hit 2 miles walked. 0.01 miles away from that. Still feeling good, still feeling fresh. And yeah, I'm still doing good. Ready to go for another mile or more. And oh, hold up.
Split pace, 18 minutes.
Yeah, okay. 18 minutes, 6 seconds per mile. That's not bad, considering I'm not going for speed. Now let's see, I have burned 181 calories. Yeah. Pretty darn good. And it is nice. Oh, get a little further away from the construction work so you can actually hear me. Let's see. Alright, that should be a bit better. It is nice just walking around the neighborhood. I've just been roaming around kind of aimlessly right now, but it's nice to see all the Halloween decorations people have out and just see parts of my neighborhood that I never really see otherwise. You know, I have no other need to come down to whatever street this is, except for on my walks, which I enjoy. This is nice. Very nice. I like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going and try to get to 3 miles next. It's my next goal. 3 miles. I got this. Alright. Catch up with you at 3 miles. Alright, so I am out on my walk still. I'm at 2.38 miles. And usually I hang around closer to the cliffs for my walks in that kind of part of the neighborhood. But I'm gonna change it up today. I'm gonna go past the shopping center right next to my house. I'm almost there right now. And head up. There's a little path in the middle of the road. And I might head up a little towards the hill as well. So, yeah. A little out of breath, but still feeling good. I'll try to go for as long as I can today. Because even though I'm out of breath, I feel good. I feel good. Feels really good to get out and walk. So I want to go as far as I possibly can today. Yeah, so almost to the shopping center by my house. And I will see you when I get to the path. Or well, I'll just show you the whole walk. Yeah, just gonna keep going. Yeah, and I'll show you the shopping center here actually. So actually I'm gonna get my haircut at the shopping center too. Right over there. Yeah. And I'll walk past there. Cross the street here safely. Yeah. Yeah, Lunada Bay barber shop. This is Lunada Bay right here. And so I get my haircut. It's nice because it's right next to my house. Yeah. Not gonna go in, but yeah. Anyway. Keep moving here. Yeah. Alright. I think some of the high schoolers already got out from school. So if I won't hit too much traffic right now. Hopefully not. Alright. There's also a gas station right here. Just gonna cross the street up here. A little past the gas station. You can see there's a cafe right over there too. Yeah. They have good croissants there. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Almost to the path. Almost there. Is any car coming? Nope. Cool. And I will cross right here. Yeah. Change it up. You know, I don't really walk here very often. That might change. It's very nice here. You can see the fountain here. Let's see. Right there. Yeah. Alright. And keep going. And just past 2.5 miles right now. Still feeling pretty strong. Alright. I keep going. Keep going. Alright, so I'm almost at 3 miles walked. Still feeling good considering. And I just want to show you this. So, right here, see, I don't know if you can really see that well. There is a fitness course here where you hike and do different fitness exercises. You can kind of see that. There's a billboard, hold up. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that today. Might do that someday, but not today. You can kind of see the map here. But I will be walking around that area right now. It's really nice here actually, this little pathway here. You can kind of see, oh, actually here. Yeah. Nice and shady here. And you can see you're supposed to do an Achilles stretch here. Now, I don't entirely know what that is, but it's right there. I guess you're just leaning against the pole. I don't have a good place to put it on the camera, so I won't do that right now. But I will go a little further here. There's a baseball field right up here, and I will just go on the path nearby. I have burned 286 calories. Wow, that feels good to say. Gonna be able to eat later and not feel that bad about it. Yeah, I still feel pretty good, as you can probably tell. Plenty of energy, and you know what? We'll see. I might try to beat my last best record, which was, I believe, 4 miles, just over 4 miles. I think like 4.02 miles or something like that. I think I can beat that today. I'm gonna try. Let's see, so almost 3 miles in. Be over another mile. I think I got this. I'm gonna push myself here. I'm gonna try to go past 4 miles. As far past as I can go without being too wiped out from this all. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright. Let's see if how far I go and how well I do here. Yeah. Alright. Very close to 3 miles in. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna challenge myself here. I think I can do it. I know I can do it. I got this. And yeah, that's 3 miles. 3 miles walked. Alright. So you can kind of see coming up a little incline here. And I will show you this baseball field here. Never actually played here, I don't think, when I was little. Granted, I was only in Little League, I think. But, yeah. They do play here sometimes. If I turn this way, you can kind of see it there. Yeah. Alright. Still nice and breezy, so that's helped me feel still pretty good. Pretty fresh. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'll head straight this way. Yeah. Alright. It feels good to be able to do this. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not something I've been able to do for a long, long time. And it gives me a sense of pride too, knowing I can do this. I can get back in shape. I can feel good again physically. Yeah, feels good. Feels real good. Yeah. Looks like there's more of that course up here. Let's go see what this is. Let's see. There's a bird there, flying away. Alright, what is this? Body curl. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen that exercise before. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna head up the hill. Yeah. Head up this hill. And yeah, let's see. It's been 3 miles and a 1/7 of a mile, or 0.07 of a mile. Yeah, I'm headed up this. You know what? I don't think I've ever been up here this way. At least if I have, it's been a very long time. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head up here and see what's here. Wow, yeah. I don't know if I've ever been here. It's got a nice view actually coming up here. To the ocean in the background. It's a good incline. Alright. Well, it'll be easier going down. Yeah. Oh, very steep incline here. Ooh. Alright. Alright. I feel like I'm hiking now instead of just walking. Alright. Man. Steep hill. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Wow. take a quick rest here. Whew. Okay, that wore me out. Oh man, okay. Still going uphill. Man, alright. Whew. Okay. Well, I'll catch up with you when I hit 3.5 miles or so. See how much further than that I can go and beat my last record. Alright, catch my breath. See you in a bit. Okay, so I made it up the hill. Looks like I found some other school. Looks actually kind of familiar. Pretty sure I've been there before. Never on this side though. Man, I'm out of breath. That was a steep incline. Now I'm gonna head back home. It's been 65 minutes. Close to 3 1/3 miles walked. By the time I get home, I think I'll beat my record. The question is, how do I get home? Never been here before. I guess I'll find out. Well, if I head this way, eventually I'll make it back, and if I don't, I can loop back the way I came from. It's nice over here though, I like it. Very quiet. Very quiet. Oh, it's gonna be a nice view. Let me show you this real quick. Wow, it's a beautiful view. Well, I gotta show you this. Okay, this is worth the incline here. This is totally worth it. Wow, that's a nice view. Alright, let me just get right up here and show you this. Wow. Well, that's amazing. I had no idea this was here. Not like this, at least, man. Okay, hold up. I can take a spot here and show you this. Absolutely beautiful. You can see I came down to the right, or I came up rather from the right, that way. You can see the field, both baseball and the high school field down there. The helicopter up there. Wow. Well, okay. I didn't expect to find this. It's nice of a view here. Happy I came. Alright. Well, let me head back home. And I'll catch up with you soon. Yeah. Alright. Catch up with you soon. Alright, so I'm at 3.5 miles walked now. Feeling tired now. That was a steep incline back there. A long one, but I'm on my way home. And we'll see when I get home how far I went and how well I did. It has been 72 minutes. It's a good long walk. Might be one of my longest in terms of time out. I feel pretty good though. So we'll see when I get back home, and yeah, we'll see how far I got and if I did beat my previous record. Alright, so I just got home from that walk and I'm gonna head inside right now and we'll see how I did, see how my statistics were and how far I went. Yeah, see you inside. Alright, so let's see how well I did. Let me put... Oh. Okay, so I just got back from the walk. Let's see. 1.5 hours, 4.3 miles, and 431 active calories burned, with a heart rate of right now 142 beats per minute. And total calories burned 551. Wow, that's a lot. Shoot. The average heart rate was 152 beats per minute. That's not bad considering I was exercising. So I feel very good right now. Very good actually. And let's see. I beat my previous record by 0.26 miles. I'm going to try to show you that right here, and if not, I'll throw it up on screen right now. But these are my records. You can kind of see that, I hope. And if not, I'll show it to you right now on screen anyway. It feels good. I feel very good having walked this far. I'm kind of tired now, as you can probably tell, and I should be too. But I'm not as tired as I even have been going less miles than this recently. So I feel good. I feel like I've been improving, and it feels good to say that. So I think that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed tagging along with me on this 4.3 mile walk here. Again, it feels so good to be exercising and getting in shape again. And yeah, it feels good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a happy and healthy rest of your day. And I hope to see you all in the next video.